Hello, my name is Azafika bin Khairuddin. Together with my friends, Muhammad Amir Ikmal bin Muhammad Muzaffar, Muhammad Zaim Ridwan bin Zahar, and Ani Mushidi bin Rosdi. We are all from Group 2. We would like to give you some information about the topic that we've already picked, which is entitled Contact Process in Chemical Kinetics. As we all know, chemical kinetics is the branch of chemistry that studies the rate at which chemical reactions take place. As for this part, I am going to explain to you all the definition of contact process. Alright, based on the information that I've already obtained, contact process is one of the most popular or common method used by industries to manufacturing concentrated sulfuric acid. And now I'm going to give a little bit of additional information, which the contact process was invented by a British merchant named Peregrine Phillips. It was patented in the year 1831. Apart from being economical process for manufacturing sulfuric acid, sulfuric trioxide and oleum are also obtained from this process. Okay, that is all for the definition. For the further point, is going to be explained by my friends. Thank you.
Okay, application of sulfuric acid. The number one is preparation of fertilizers and H2SO4. For nitrogen-based fertilizers, the largest product group, the process starts by mixing nitrogen from the air with hydrogen from natural gas at high temperature and pressure to create ammonia. Approximately 60% of the natural gas is used as raw material, with the remainder employed to power the synthesis process. Number 2 is gasoline. Gasoline, or also called gas or petrol, mixture or volatile, flammable liquid hydrocarbons derived from petroleum and used as fuel for internal combustion engines. It is also used as a solvent for oil and fats. Gasoline is a complex mixture of hundreds of different hydrocarbons. Number 3 is automobile batteries. An automotive battery or car battery is a rechargeable battery that is used to start a motor vehicle. Number 4 is pharmaceuticals, and number 5 is paper and sugar bleaching. Number 6 is water treatment. Water treatment is any process that improves the quality of water to make it appropriate for a specific end use. The end use may be drinking, industrial water supply, irrigation, river flow maintenance, water recreation, or many other uses, including being safely returned to the environment. Number 7 is sulfonation agent. Aromatic sulfonation is an organic reaction in which a hydrogen atom on an arene is replaced by a sulfonic acid. Functional group is an electrophilic aromatic substitution. Aryl sulfonic acid are used as detergent, dye, and drugs. And number 8 is cellulose fiber. Cellulose fibers are fibers made with ethers and esters of cellulose, which can be obtained from the bark, wood, or leaf of plants or from other plant-based material. In addition to cellulose, the fibers may also contain hemicellulose and lignin, with different percentage of this component altering the mechanical properties of the fibers.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Amir Ikmal. So now I will present to you about manufacture of sulfuric acid by contact process. Generally, there are several ways to manufacture sulfuric acid. Each of them varies in the effort, cost, and purity of the sulfuric acid that is produced. However, the most common process among these is the contact process. Let us discuss this process in detail below. The manufacture of sulfuric acid is using the contact process involve 4 steps. So, I will present to you about 2 steps of manufacture of sulfuric acid, and my friend Zaim will present another 2 steps. Firstly, step number 1 is extraction of sulfur. Pure sulfur is required for the production of sulfur dioxide gas. There are many sources for extracting sulfur. The most important one among these is the recovery from natural gas, and oil. The organic of mineral parts of these are removed to obtain sulfur. Apart from the extraction of pure sulfur, there are few ways by which sulfur dioxide can be extracted. Metal refining is one of them. Many metal occur as sulfides in the soil. Later, they are roasted to obtain their respective oxide and sulfur dioxide. Secondly, the step number 2 is preparation of sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide can be prepared by burning pure sulfur in the presence of excess air. This causes formation of dioxide of sulfur. Now, I will explain to you about the sulfur dioxide preparation. Step number 1. Molten sulfur is pumped into the stationary atomizer. This causes the formation of atomized sulfur. This atomized sulfur is applied to the hot furnace. Air is preheated and dried using a sulfuric acid dehydrator and is also applied to the hot furnace. Step number 2 is air and atomizer molten sulfur are kept at one end of the hot furnace. When a reaction occurs, sulfur dioxide is produced at the other end. So, that's all. I will pass the presentation to Zaim.
Thank you, Amirul. Assalamualaikum, madam, and I hope your health is always good. So, I will continue this part about manufacture of sulfuric acid by contact process. Amirul has explained about two steps, which is extraction of sulfur and is preparation of sulfur dioxide, and I will explain about conversion of sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide and conversion of sulfur trioxide to sulfuric acid. Firstly, I will explain about conversion of sulfur dioxide to sulfur trioxide. This is a really delicate step in the contact process. This is partly because it produces corrosive sulfur trioxide, and also this process is reversible reaction and hence involves setting different reaction parameters to obtain maximum output. Sulfur dioxide and oxygen are combined at a ratio of 1:1 inside a lead chamber, which will produce sulfur trioxide. The temperature is set to 400 to 450 degrees Celsius with 1 to 2 atmosphere. The process is catalyzed by the vanadium pentoxide catalyst. Alright, now I will explain to you about conversion of sulfur trioxide to sulfuric acid. Dilution of sulfur trioxide in water can yield sulfuric acid. This is, however, really dangerous and hence not followed. The addition of sulfur trioxide to water is highly exothermic and cause the fuming of sulfuric acid. The fumes prevent the further dissolution of sulfur trioxide in water. The accepted method is to dilute the sulfur trioxide in sulfuric acid. This produces oleum. Oleum can be further diluted in water to obtain concentrate sulfuric acid. These are the steps involved in producing sulfuric acid via the contact process. Okay, now I have ended the presentation from our group. Thank you to all my friends Anik, Amirul and Azafika, and thank you very much, madam. Goodbye.